Jacqueline Fan has the dream job that a majority of young people would like. She works full-time in Singapore, but today, this is her office. And this, her regular co-worker.
Usually I'll wake up like 7-ish, then I'll walk my dog, then feed her, then I start making my coffee, then I'll kickstart my day with my day-to-day work.
The 34-year-old works for a global payroll and human resources company. Her job is fully remote, meaning the company has no physical presence in Singapore. Her co-workers are based in cities around the world, like Sydney, London, and San Francisco.
So being able to hire someone remotely really works for organizations who are happy to invest in people sitting geographically dispersed, but being able to deliver great result and outcome for the organization. It unlocks an unbelievable amount of potential hiring that they can actually look at candidates from any part of the world and in markets that are short for labor or roles that are very hard to hire.
Let me show you the document.
Jacqueline says her compensation package is similar to a non-remote position. But her salary now goes further because remote work has personal finance payoffs.
I no longer need to travel all the way into the city, so that saved quite a lot because sometimes I do take private hires and that actually accumulates quite a bit. Then lunch, because as we all know, spending money for lunch at CBD is actually quite costly as well, so that could take up now like a week could be like $50 or more depending on what you actually get, and also sometimes because I'm already in the city, might as well just meet up my friends, and then dinner have another cost as well to that. It's just quite costly. And one last thing I do quite save a bit is like my shopping habits. Like it's further away from shopping malls walking past a shopping mall in like MRT and things like that. There's less temptations for me to personally buy things.
But there are some trade-offs as well.
Some things you just can't take away. Having a whiteboard and scribbling down ideas, it cannot be replaced sometimes by a Zoom session.
I think we can focus on
Remote
that.
workers like Jacqueline have to put in work to maintain personal connections.
For example, my current company, even though we are fully remote, we actually have access to WeWork. So sometimes a group of us will go, especially we'll come up with a day that usually we congregate on a Wednesday. So myself and some of the other teammates that we have here that I work closely with, let's go for lunch.
But there could be a bigger challenge in the long term. A recent study showed that remote workers were promoted 31% less frequently than people who worked in an office, either full-time or hybrid.
A lot of employees feel that they are unable to get noticed because they are not in a physical setting together with their leaders. This is something that's true. We do, again, a lot of mentoring and a lot of coaching does happen in person and happens more organically that way. So employees may feel that there may be opportunities for growth that they get looked over because they are not actually physically in a location.
Apart from having a weekly call, Jacqueline ensures that she has regular conversations with her superior, who's based in Sydney. For Jacqueline, the biggest advantage of her remote work arrangement is the flexibility.
Because I have a dog, so usually I will take a break in between to have bring her down for her toilet break, and sometimes if I finish work early or during lunch I can actually run down for a quick run at my gym, so it's very convenient and time saving in that sense that I don't really need to go to an actual gym outside, shower and everything. I can actually do a gym and I still manage to have time to eat.
Jacqueline is a Malaysian, so remote work allows her to work from home, even her family's home in Ipoh.
I try to go back once a quarter, and if I'm back there, I try to stay a week or two so that I can work from there, carry on my normal day-to-day work, and I still be able to spend time with my family after work for dinners and things like that.
To excel as a remote worker, Jacqueline says you should be competent with online communication platforms. you should also be able to produce good quality work while working independently. It's also important to demonstrate time management skills and discipline in getting work done, no matter the environment you're in. For Jacqueline, she hopes that her fully remote work arrangement is here to stay.
I've worked through like full corporate setting, full hybrid setting, and now the remote work. It's really like a Goldilocks approach. And I do feel like this really suits my lifestyle. And hopefully I'm able to do this for a long term. Back in my agency days, I do work very long hours. Sometimes go up to like 8, 9, or there are times that if you have events, obviously, and you go up to like 11 just to do like planning and things like that. So now it's much more easy to manage, and I'm able to get back those important time that I get to spend with my family and friends now.